The most important thing that I learned on the clinical program was that understanding the law is only one part of being a good lawyer because you can't necessarily change the legal outcome for your client, but you can really profoundly impact their experience by listening to them, by understanding their problem, and even by explaining to them why they've ended up in a particular situation and how they might avoid that in the future. And some of those things aren't really about your knowledge of the law. I think the clinical subject is very different from other subjects in law school because it's less about building your knowledge of an area of law and it's more about understanding the law in the context of people's lives and experiences and building an understanding of the way that law impacts people differently. So for me, that was about understanding the way that the law impacts people experiencing homelessness, for example. I think that the opportunity to work with real clients is both challenging and rewarding. I really enjoyed the opportunity to work with people with different experiences to me because while you can't always relate to people's situations, it challenges you to build empathy, to build understanding. And I think that those skills set you up really well no matter what you do after law school. And so having an opportunity to build those skills while you're still at law school, I think is a really great part of the program. I think that in law school, you take for granted that you understand what particular words mean in a legal sense, and you understand the way that the law creates rights and obligations. And the challenge in a clinical setting is to be able to articulate that in a way that makes sense to people and helps them understand the situation that they're facing. And so it's really a wonderful opportunity because you take what you've learned in law school and you have to really consider how that has affected the person that you're meeting and also explain that in a really clear and concise way. So I think those are really great opportunities. You receive feedback throughout the program. So I received feedback every time I did a piece of work from my supervisor, from the team, but you also have more formal learning. So you get together as a cohort with the other students on the program once a week and you talk about your experiences and reflect on that through a reflective journal. So the feedback component is really valuable in helping you get the most out of the experience, but also in helping you continue to develop and learn and improve what you're offering to the clinic as well.